Brian Pate here. This video is on the wedge. When hitting small shots with the wedge, I like to see a narrow stance. Golf ball's in the middle of that narrow stance, and my left foot is flared open. My shoulders are going to feel level to the slope, and my spine is going to be more up and down. I see a lot. People get too wide of a stance, golf ball sneaks too far backwards, and there's too much tilt. If I get into this scenario, the handle becomes too far forward and the sharp edge gets involved. From there's no loft from the golf club, and people try to help it in the air. They might stick it in the ground or hit the golf ball in the middle, and that ball doesn't go how they want it to do. So narrow stance, ball's in the middle of the narrow stance. Shoulders are going to feel level as I hinge down to that golf ball. The handle's just slightly in front of the golf ball. From there I could feel like I'm going to have a wide arc, or that club head staying away from me as I'm rotating the body on the way back. Here's a look down the line. So as I turn on the way back, you can see that that club head is gone open or more to the sky as opposed to turned down. So as I rotate back, that toe is up into the sky and the club head is in line with my hands. We don't want to get the club too far back and too close, because then there's no loft on that club. So if I was going to hit a couple shots for you, narrow stance, shoulders are feeling level, golf ball's in the middle of that narrow stance. I'm going to turn back and turn through, and you can see I finished on my left side and didn't go backwards trying to help it in the air. I landed that golf club in the grass into a good finish, and the club did the work for me. Here's one more shot for you. And the goal on this shot is, if we can use the bounce, we could let the club slide on the ground, and we'll actually have some forgiveness if we landed it a little bit too far behind the ball. We don't want this golf club to be crashing into the ground. We want it to be sliding into the ground. So if it was going to crash into the ground, that could be something that's too up and down, or the handle's too far in front of the club face. So here's one last chip for you. Narrow stance, golf ball's in the middle of that narrow stance. My shoulders are feeling level to the slope. A little turn back and a little turn through. And that will help you hit some better wedge shots.